Man, Dwight Clark just said it best on the post game. That was an old-fashioned ass kicking. Well, he didn't say that. He said that was an old-fashioned butt kicking, but I was just spicing up a little bit. What up, Niner Pirate TTC YouTube? Well, good way to get back on track over the Jets, 34-0. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna win this game pretty much if we just went back to basics. But I was just curious to see how this team would respond after playing against Minnesota, and sure enough, they answered the challenge, and from all sides, offense, defense, special teams, looked really good out there. Alex Smith, I still think he's overthrown his receivers a little bit. He had a few overthrows out there, but for the most part efficient. Didn't turn the ball over, didn't throw any interceptions or fumble the ball, so that's always good. Colin Kaepernick is making me look like a fucking guru right now. The few plays he was in, he was making shit happen. Had a TD run, could have had two, but made a classy move there at the end. I'm not going to lie, I wanted him to score, but it's all good. Classy move right there. We had the game in hand. Running game, last I checked, or last I heard, the Niners had, I think, 186 yards rushing, and I'm pretty sure that went over 200. So Jets really weren't able to stop us on the ground. Not too much, well, with the exception of Mario Manningham. We went to him early a little bit, and he was doing a little bit of damage. Crabtree, I think he only had like one or two catches. Randy Moss was non-existent, but, whatever. Vernon Davis had a catch or two. Delaney Walker got in there a little bit. Defensively, we went back to basics of what got us that NFC title game last year, and that was forcing turnovers. 4 turnovers, and that last one, against Antonio Holmes, I hope he's okay. But, when he just went down and gave up that ball and Carlos Rogers took it to their house, that opened up the game right there in the fourth quarter. And, the rest is pretty much history right there. Patrick Willis had an interception. Aldon Smith, multi-game interception, had 2 interceptions, should have had 3, but one was called back, I think, on an illegal contact or something like that. The one thing on defense I didn't like was there was 2 or 3 plays where the defense could have got off the field on 3rd down, but, stupid penalties would just keep the Jets going. But not like it mattered or anything, but still, you don't want to see stupid stuff like that. But overall, great job by the defense. The Jets weren't able to run the ball. Sanchez wasn't able to do shit, and it didn't see much of Tebow. And the one few times he did get in there, I mean, he had a couple blocks as a fullback, which was pretty cool. But one time he tried to do that Tebow magic, and we wasn't having that shit. So, and special teams, what can I say? We had a block punt at the end. Overall, great game. David Akers didn't have his best game. He kicked, he made 2 field goals, but he missed 2. And, he's entitled to having a bad game here and there. Since he's been with the 49ers, he's been, for the most part, automatic. So, and I don't know how the win situation is, at MetLife Stadium, but I know at Giant Stadium, from what I hear, that historically at Giant Stadium, the wins would be tricky in the stadium or whatever. So I'm not sure if, MetLife Stadium is the same way or whatever, or, because I just heard pregame that David Akers, even pregame was having trouble, hitting them, practice field goals, like just kept going wide right. So I don't know if it was the wins, or I just don't know if, it just wasn't his day or whatever. But needless to say, Niners won the game, 34-0. Old-fashioned 49er beating. Brought back great memories of the 80s and 90s when we would kick teams' ass. So we're 3-1 right now, and we're heading home, and got the next 3 games at home. Buffalo next, then Thursday night game again. No, excuse me. Then we got Buffalo next, then the New York Giants, and we got unfinished business with them, and we'll get to that in a couple weeks. And then, of course, the Thursday night against the Seattle Seahawks. So 3-1, looking good right now. Great way for the 49ers to bounce back. So other than that, that's all I got. So great win for the 49ers. Niner Empire, one team, one family, one goal. And I'll give it to you next time. Later.